This is Jonathan Agger of FIFA Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Charlie Edwards. We're here in Liverpool, announced you're fighting Andrew Cain on a Queensbury show in March. How are you feeling about the fight?
Yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said up there on the press conference table, I just got to thank the Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ for putting me back in this position. I've had faith, I've faced my trials and tribulations, I've sowed my seeds, and now 2025 is the time to reap them. And starting with a big British dust-up against Andrew Cain. It's funny he didn't show out today. He's moaning about the money side of things on his side, so I don't really know what's going on. Is this his way to kind of shy away from the fight? Because I tell you now, he didn't think I was going to take this fight. Really didn't. And I think it was a shock to a lot of people that I took this fight. And I just want to add, it says it's sort of just the British and Commonwealth. That's not true. They should, really up there, it should not even have a title yet, because more titles are getting added. And that's why it's a bit confusing, I think, for a lot of people. And that's why I'm clarifying that right now. There's going to be titles added. I'm not going to say the titles, but it's being worked on. But yeah, I found out about this press conference yesterday. I agreed to come here. I flew in from Portugal, missing my daughter's first nativity at school. But I'm an ultra professional and I stick to my guns. And clearly Andrew Cain is not that. I don't know what's going on in their camp. It's a bit embarrassing for the biggest fight of your career to date, and really it's going to make him look really stupid. So I stick to my guns, stay professional, and I laugh at it. Does it annoy me? Not really. I'm only here to get the views anyway. I'm in the Edwards show. I think him not showing up is going to bring more light and raise my stocks even more, and it showcases what he actually is. It doesn't affect nothing. Like I said, I'm 14 weeks away from the fight. But maybe it just shows he's a bit insecure about himself if he's moaning about the money after already agreeing it. So it's a bit mad, a mad one.
Now, after your last fight against Asomba, you said you wanted Nissa and Kala to get in touch with Mr. Honda over in Japan. But did this just come as like a no-brainer? A big British dust-up in Liverpool.
Yeah, 100%. A big British dust-up in Liverpool, a city that holds a big place in my heart. A chief support on a big TNT show. I think it's the last one, is it? Am I right in saying that?
Could be. It could be. It's
one of the last ones, yeah. So it's history, And like I said on countless times, I've wanted this big British dust-up for a long time. It's well documented. Paul Butler didn't want to know. Cal Yafai didn't want to know. And at the first opportunity when I can get that, because I value the British supporters. I really do. They've always showed out for me, and they deserve big fights like this. They don't deserve someone getting to a certain level and then going, oh, I don't need him, I'm going to look elsewhere. This made perfect sense for me. Like I said, this is 5 years ago, was the last time I was in an arena fight. Well, you best watch my performance when I step out in front of all them thousands of people and perform in an arena. This is like a dream come true. I feel like a little kid again. I'm so excited for this fight. So that's why it made perfect sense for me. And of course, sorry to say this, Andy Cain, I'm getting paid a hell of a lot of money. So maybe that's why yours might be a little bit light.
And obviously you were building yourself back up on Wasserman shows. Is this kind of like a thing for them as well? You're on an away day, away soil, and you can bring the belts back to that side.
Yeah, of course, it makes it more fun and more entertaining, isn't it, to go on away soil? But it's not really away soil for me, and I don't ever see it as the pressures of fighting on someone else's show. I've been with Frank Warren and the team. I know all these people in there. It's like friendly, familiar faces. They just want to put on great fights, And whilst I was with Matchroom, all my fights was in other people's hometowns, so it's nothing new to me. This is an experience that I've done countless of times, and ones that I thrive off, and ones that I perform my best at. So I'm looking forward to the 15th of March. It's going to be a great night.
Now, Sonny retiring is your gain. He's going to be in camp with you, as you said. Do you think he might lace up the gloves just to help you out at all? Or I know it's a different sort of style and stuff, but you helped him before his last fight. Do you reckon he might? And do you think it was as well it might give him the buzz again?
I hope it gives him the buzz again. I wouldn't want to see him walk away from the sport of boxing. However, he does need a rest. He's announced his retirement now, but never say never, you know. Like, there was times in my career when I thought it was never going to go, and my head was in a great headspace, and I actually thought about retiring. I'm glad I never. Look at me now. I'm flying, full of energy, and made it through the dark times. So I would never say never. Would he lace the gloves up for me in sparring if I needed to? 100% he would, because that's what brothers are for, you know. And he's a proper fighter anyway. But he probably will anyway when we're going through tech drills. And Sonny's great at mimicking fighters, you know, like, and putting like the same kind of things in place. Like, if you look at the Undisputed game, Sonny done most of their mocap suits, copying the fighters. So yeah, he probably will, even if it's just for tech work, you know, where Stephen stands on the outside and we drill things. It's a great time to be alive, to have him. Me and my brother, the closest we've ever been, and yeah, he's really excited about this journey. I've also signed with my old manager, but it's a new signing, going back with Anto Fitzpatrick. As we approach these big fights, I've done well to get myself to this stage, but I want to fully focus and give my 100% and not have to deal with all this madness. Like today, I got straight on the phone to him and sorting all this crap out, and it's great to have him back on board, and we've secured a big fight, and we'll see what comes off, if this fight goes ahead or if there's other options to take on the table, because like I said, I had 5 options on the table. I went for Andrew Cain, and as we see today, I don't think they thought I was going to come for him.
And just on your brother, I'm guessing it was a very difficult watch in Birmingham, but he handled defeat graciously. Did a lot of interviews afterwards, which, you know, is, you know, not everyone does that after a defeat. It's tough, but yeah, he seems happy with his decision. What did you make of the decision?
Yeah, he seems happy with his decision, and I support him in his decision. But it was a long time coming. We knew about it. I knew about it weeks in advance, seeing how he's training, seeing how he's been training for the last 2 years. Really, it's amazing how he got away with what he did. Like, that's real talk, you know. So if he was to ever think about coming back, there's a lot that needs to be changed. And as everyone can clearly see, that was not Showtime Sonny Edwards in that ring. He didn't really want to be in there, to be honest. Like, he tried, but he didn't really put in the work behind the scenes to, for me, looking on the outside, feel that he was really like wanting, caring, and it was his all and everything. So it's one of them things. But yeah, everyone could clearly see that wasn't Sonny, and that's why I think his decision was quite easily done straight away. Because if none of you had noticed, but before the fight, he put a picture up. Go on his Instagram and take a look at this, of me and him as we was kids, and he was like, "Last dance." From the beginning to the end, brother, I love you. Yeah, this was like, we played the part. We built a great fight, which Galao should be grateful for. But who knows what the future holds? You know, maybe Sonny gets a revamp. Maybe he gets that eye of the tiger back when he hopefully comes into training camp with me, sees how I live and breathe the sport of boxing, and it gives him that little fire and buzz back in his stomach. And if that is the case, and later on, who knows what could happen.
Last one, Charlie, next week, the rematch for Usyk and Fury. Who wins? It's who turns up on the night for me. I lean towards Usyk again, but Fury's probably training like an absolute madman, lunatic. So who knows? It's whoever turns up. But may the best man win. Fair enough, Charlie. Back in action 15th of March. Anything you want to add? Just maybe prediction or anything?
That Andrew Cain backs out of this fight.